She's smiling. She's got her hair done. Those appear to be real shoes. It's B-Phlat. Oh, Deja is dancing tonight. Hello. I didn't know Deja got down like that. She's got a big weekend ahead. We'll hear more about that. B-Phlat's dancing. Her knees feel great. I'm Chris Denman. I'm in St. Louis. B's in Philadelphia. Oh, we're excited to be here. It's Tighten Up Tuesday. Get smoke us, everybody. It's the DIY and comedy show your parents warned you about. Here every Tuesday night on the Two Funny Mamas YouTube channel. I think I should just go away and let Deja dance the whole time. I think more people will tune in. The music's starting over. All right, Deja. Thank you. I'm sure the crowd's going wild. Let us know in the live chat if you're having a good time tonight. You know, B's got all kinds of stuff to talk about. Big feature, big everything tonight. Look at the shoes. It must be the shoes.
Yeah, I'm working them. I'm testing them out to decide if I'm going to wear them in Dallas or not. Because I'm going to be on my feet for like an hour and a half per night. So I'm testing them out.
This isn't a one-off, is it? It's a couple nights, huh?
You like them? Can you see?
Over more. To your, there you go. Over more. Over more. It really is just out of, there you go. Those are nice. Don't show your toes. We'll got to charge extra.
You're right. Because I sure ain't putting no lotion on. But I hit
my audio is a little off.
So how are you, Chris?
I'm good. I got a busy week. A lot going on here. A lot going on all over the place. But happy to be here. It's Tuesday. It's snowing in St. Louis. I don't know. Or it's kind of just nasty. That's better. There you go, Deja.
You sound wonderful, Chris, to me.
Oh, wow. Thank you. As you do to I. No, I'm good. I'm excited for you, and it's a big Tuesday. You're back in action.
Yes, my second week back in the new year, and I'm still being nice to you because I'm still jolly, feeling like Saint Nick. Got the red hair. I'm still feeling very giving. Who knows how I'm gonna feel in February?
Yeah, it could change.
And I take the tree down. See, I haven't taken the
tree down. Did we lose her? We got no audio.
We don't. We do. Testing. One.
There you are.
Microphone check. 1, 2. What is this? Do we have audio?
Yep, you're good.
Well, yeah, I'm very cheerful because the tree is keeping me in that jolly mood. So
the tree, like weed,
still up. The Christmas tree, like I need to take it down. When I come back from Dallas and all of my excursions on the road, I'm going to definitely take the tree down because Dennis is not going to take the tree down.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's fun to look at, though.
Work, and plus, I have a way that I pack up the stuff and make sure it's nice and strategically packed so that it won't get shattered and all that kind of stuff when I put it away for next year because I'm always recycling.
Yeah.
There you have it. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what's the word?
I said, the word is this is our second week back in the new year after my hiatus, and I'm excited. I'm having a party. I'm partying by myself over here tonight. May or may not know that. After reading Tyrone's cards, I had to throw out my mental moment. I was having one earlier. I came from the corner store with a little black bag, a little plastic bag, put my stuff on, get ready to come down the steps. I go into the living room and I see something on the floor and it looks like a water bug.
Uh-oh.
And it threw my whole day off. I was like, what the hell? And it was a piece of the plastic from the bag. But at the floor. But at that moment, I was so prepared to stop everything that I'm doing, start cleaning the whole house, because I'm thinking, like, how did a water bug get in here? And I was getting ready to start just cleaning the whole living room. But that's what I'm saying. That's like a mental moment for me. That threw me off. I was prepared to be like, what the F?
Yeah.
Yeah. All over a piece of little plastic bag on the floor. They came off of the shopping bag. First, I was scared to pick it up. I was like, what? I had to look at it. What? And all I could think was, I got to clean this living room. How did the bug get in here? Yeah, so my whole day would have been. So I have to learn how to catch myself and stay focused. And those are mental moments for me.
Mental moments. Looking out for you.
Guess what helps with mental moments?
What?
You already know. A mighty God.
Oh, look at her.
Oh, you know I'm on that Mighty Kind. I'm actually drinking a concoction I made up with my favorite Calypso pink strawberry lemonade and Mighty Kind, the mango cream. And it's called the Pink Bitch. It's my version of Mighty Kind Pink Bitch with the lime in it, and it is good as hell.
Well, I'm happy for you. You guys can go to bphlat.com. You know what to use the promo code BCASO for 15% off all purchases.
All the time. Every time you order, you always get 15% off. It's not a one-time deal. Put in Picasso and you're good to go. Oh, Krista, this is so good. So if you ever want to mix a pink bitch, use the mango cream.
Uh-huh.
The THC.
Okay, got it.
Makes a difference. The
Big
THC. Big deal. And some lemonade. Throw in a lime. You'll get a nice little buzz. You won't be messed up where you can't do the podcast.
You don't want to see me. So wait. So B, is it possible? This is a quick question.
Yes.
Is it possible your mic is further away than normal? Maybe not. Tell me in the comments. Do I sound a little weird? I definitely right now I sound weird.
You sound okay to me. How do I sound?
You sound like you're a little further away than normal.
Well, my mic is like right here on the desk in front of me, and it's turned up. And make sure my volume is all the way up. See, that's why, Chris, you got to quit coming late to the table when we do these little testing sessions. Me and Deja at 8:30.
I think you and Deja are yapping at 8:30, and there's no testing. And we do this show every week, so the settings should be the same.
So they should be, but you know what? I ain't the only podcast that you do from that spot. We said that at the same time. See how we're in unison. Moving on.
I did a podcast earlier. I was ready to throw my phone through the wall. It's your own fault when you choose what you want to do, right?
It is.
It is.
Because you complain about it. So let me ask you this.
I guess I'm crazy. Everybody says we sound fine.
Did Deja get her picture in?
I got her picture in because she chose not to do it herself.
Well, do you think maybe? Oh, well, thank you, Chris.
I'm being a jerk.
I know she's trained on how to do that. Consider she was trained by Key, the best of the best.
Key is a godsend to any person who sees her or meets her.
Well, I would love for you to throw up the photo because, first of all, I got to put it out there that Deja's mom is my soror. If for people who don't know, we have a lot of new followers. Shout out to Lori Carter. She hit me up over the weekend, CashApp me and said, I just started watching every episode of Tighten Up Tuesday. She did it as a marathon. That's what I'm talking about. So for all of our new watchers, Deja's mom was one of the judges at our talent show at our festival, at our Picasso kickback at the festival in St. Louis. And I was walking around passing out the lollipops that were infused. And now she's hooked on the lollipops and the Mighty Kind. Oh, no. Deja took a photo of how her mom mixes up the Mighty Kind. I would like to show that if it's ready. We might do it to the end. Might be. Do we need a minute? Yeah. If we can come back to it. Yeah, maybe so. Should be there. We'll find it here in just a second. Well, see, this is the thing. I talk smack and I make fun of people and I do all that stuff, and then I upload it to the freaking Too Much Funny Mamas folder. So here you go. Sorry about that. That was on me. You're on that Mighty Kind and you don't want to tell nobody. I wish I was. Is it because you're not getting the residuals? So you know how to hook you up. I've never been offered. I've never been offered any. I hook you up with 15%. I want to. That was good. How kind of you. I just uploaded it to the correct folder, Deja. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm tired and I'm doing. I'm great. I'm happy to be here. So Deja is gonna pull up this photo in just a second.
You really are. You've got a bunch of people using this, and they're supporting the show, and Picasso Army is growing.
Yes, and Chris, I want you to loosen up. We're having a party tonight. Unbutton one of them on the collar. You ain't got no tie on. Let the chest hang.
I don't like the way that this it opens up too much.
There you go. No, it looks fine. You know what? You look loose. You got the jacket on like you ain't got the heat on and shit in the building.
Freezing in here. I need it. It's so cold outside too.
Looks like something going on in your attire. That's why I was like, you look like you freezing.
It's fine. I like this jacket.
We having a party tonight.
Okay, we're here. You dressed nice. Your hair's done. You've showered, I assume.
I sure did. I put baby oil on in the shower, so I don't have to worry about lotion. Although my toes are still ashy. But Mark can't see them. So, shout out to Sounds of Noel, and of course to Daphne. Oh, Daphne just did the most amazing editing on the report. I got like 5 more of them to send out. Tina done biting them all up. I'm actually waiting for them to come now. USPS is supposed to be dropping them all. They haven't gotten here yet. It's like 9 o'clock, so they probably won't come until tomorrow. But yes, I'm waiting for my 30 copies to come. I have a few left over for Picasso. I'd like to have a hard copy. But Daphne did an amazing job, so I have to give her a shout out. And it'll be so amazing to see her and meet her in person in Dallas when she comes to the show. And all the other people that are coming to Dallas for my 2 shows. And I'm going to be rocking out and having a great time. So that everybody will get to see me in a different light, Chris. So.
How funny is it that you're booked in Dallas the same weekend as Sherri and Kim? They've been promoting your show too.
I know, and how funny is that Sherri's going to come to my show on that Saturday?
Right?
Yeah,
awesome.
Like, don't put me on your list. I don't want to take up your spaces. I was like, good. She's like, I'm going to call Curtis and get on there myself. Thank you, because I need my little spaces.
You going to give her a guest spot?
If I know Sherri, she's going to sneak up in there, like probably towards the end or in the middle. But
if I know Kim, you won't have to worry about her asking for a guest spot.
Well, we don't know if Kim is still staying. If she's going to stay an extra day or not, she might be leaving today. But enough about them. You know I'm excited, Chris, because I'm doing the pre-launch to the watch parties.
Oh.
Which next Tuesday, live.
With who?
The watch parties start next Tuesday, live from Sherri Shepherd's house.
I thought we weren't talking about them anymore.
I moved on from talking about them being in Dallas.
Oh, of course.
But now I'm talking about the live. So, ironically so, this is how I know God is good. I might as well go ahead and make the announcement that I'm going to be on the Sherri Shepherd show again next Tuesday. Where's the bells? Where's the whistles? Where the flowers?
Da, 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 da.
CashApp dance. It's a CashApp dance for Candace, Kathy, Lavette, Phyllis, Verna, of course, Sherri Kelly.
Her audio's
oh, this is the Sherri show. I'm back on.
B, that's so great. Seriously.
This is how I'm coming out on the Sherri show.
Just like that.
I'm gonna break it down. I'm like, they started. I'm excited.
I'm pumped for you, B. And hey, since we met, and sorry, go ahead. What's this mean to you? Like, what's it, man? This is a big deal. Sherri's so excited about stuff like this too, and she can put
New York City next Tuesday. I am excited. I was very surprised. She called me. She's like, "Girl, I want you to be on my Hot Topics." So I'm going to be on Hot Topics with Yamanika and Tammy Pescatelli and Sherri. So we're doing the Hot Topics, and I just really wasn't expecting to be back on this soon. It ain't even been 3 weeks. Has it been 3 weeks?
Probably. I don't know. We could look it up.
It's like a month to date, basically. 2 days.
That's so great.
Wow.
It's deserved too.
I'm excited, and now you know I don't know what I'm gonna wear. Like Lord, I don't know what I'm wearing. So now I got to go through that whole process again. And the thing is, I get back from Dallas on Monday. So I was going to go Monday night and spend the night at Sherri's, but my flight gets in too late. So I'm just going to take the train up there, paying for me to take the train up early. So I'm going to get on the 9:30 train. I'll be there at 11. I'm going straight to the studio, do my hair and makeup, and get ready.
Mm-hmm.
So that evening, I'm spending the night at Sherri's. I'm going to be doing Tighten Up Tuesday from Sherri's house, kicking off the live watch party. So tomorrow, Deja, can you please throw that watch party flyer back up for me real quick? Tomorrow we're having the informational Zoom meeting, so I can just inform people of how they can start hosting watch parties and what it involves and what you have to do. But more or less, it's just get your girls, get your guys, get your people together at somebody's house. Take a photo of the group, email it to me at frugalflip@gmail.com. And each person has to cash app $10. Or if you want to collect all the money and just cash app it for the group. The watch party will actually be on March 20th. So I'll announce the winner on March 12th of who won it, and then ship them their box of Mighty Kind and other prizes so that they can fix a pink bitch or a raspy fasty or the red moon. These are Mighty Kind recipes that I have. The raspy fasty, it's a nasty drink.
Oh my!
It's a Jackson if you're nasty. Oh, now look. See, this is what I'm talking about. Deja's mom mixes hers with the Starbucks pineapple. It's like a cold pineapple like fusion drink. And she mixes the peach. Mighty Kind with it. See, that's what I'm talking about. I want to see how people are mixing up their drinks with the Mighty Kind. If you want to send me a video, if you want to send me a photo, just you know where to send it to. frugalflip@gmail.com, not frugalphilip.
But yeah, that's very important.
Yeah, I'm definitely having the Zoom meeting tomorrow. So people have to email me if they want the Zoom link, and then you can get all the details on how to win, how the ad parties work. I'm going to be announcing all of that. And hopefully, I know Livette hit me up first. She's like, girl, I'm getting my girls together at her property, at her Airbnb properties. And they're going to do the watch party.
I love it.
And I win. I think that's dope because, like I said, you get a case of Mighty Kind, some gifts, and an opportunity to be on live screen on the Zoom with one of my celebrity friends. And it's always going to be a question mark because I always be able to surprise people. And I want people, when we show it on the next week and when we post it on social media, people be like, damn, they got to meet, so-and-so. Oh, my goodness. Let me get my watch party together because you just never know who's going to be on. So they start next Tuesday. I'm very excited about the
Congrats, B. I would keep an eye out if you all are excited about that. B, I've seen it. B, people, the biggest stars, they go, ooh, B-Phlat. So she's gonna pull some weight.
Well, thank you. Well, with that being said, I did my Cash App dance. For all my ladies that hit me up early, and shout out to Sherri Kelly who jumped on a Wednesday. So now she's beating like Phyllis and Verna who normally do it like a Friday and a Saturday. She does it like tomorrow. That Cash App battle was real, Chris.
It's very serious in them
serious.
Streets. Mm-hmm.
It's all in these streets.
Don't you forget it.
Milligan, she killed me in her video talking about we in these streets. When they landed in St. Louis, riding around with Mark. We in these streets. Yeah, so, anyway, I'm going to jump on to my flash rags and tees because it is a requirement. So, if you don't have a Picasso t-shirt, you need to go to Buy Jack to get one if you plan on having, if you plan on winning. Because all the people that are in your group, once you win the watch party, they need to have a Picasso shirt on, a Mighty Kind drink, and they'll be chatting with the celebrity who will have on a Picasso shirt and a Mighty Kind drink. So start stocking up, start thinking about who you want to get in your group, who you want in your house. This might make people clean their shit up. Some people be like, I ain't doing no damn party. I got to start cleaning up and moving shit around. And other people are on the other spectrum like, oh, yes. Because now I got this new dining table, or I got this, ain't nobody seen this since COVID. Ain't nobody seen my ladies' lair. So this is giving people an opportunity to get together, have fun, and do these parties weekly. You don't have to do it every week. Just how many you accumulate between now and March 20th. I'm going to announce the winner on the 12th and be like, oh, Levette won the party. Her girls got together 3 times between now and then. You see what I'm saying?
Perfect.
And they CashApp this much. And yo, I'm sending them the Mighty Kind and all the other great stuff that comes along with it. I'll be announcing that on Tuesday. Next
Look
Tuesday.
at you go.
Yeah. So get your shirts. And shout out to the people that's getting ready. Shout out to Dejanay, who got her Picasso shirt, and her godmother's best friend, Donna. So I'll let Deja throw those up. Yeah, I see you, Deja.
That's great.
That's right. Get these shirts. You never know who's going to be hosting the party. You want your people to have a shirt. You want to win it. Because I hate to be like, oh, shout out to Donna, New York City in the house. I hate to be like, you show up on the Zoom, and then you got to go grab a black T-shirt and put it on backwards and look crazy. I'll be like,
You've got requirements.
Yeah, I got to click y'all off the Zoom and reschedule. And I don't know who coming back next time because your people ain't had a shirt on. Y'all know they won. So if you're having the watch parties, start getting your shirts if you ain't already got them. If you plan on winning. So if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
That's what they say. That's right.
Thank you.
How about some live chat, friends? Joy Harrison, you stay too smokest, MM, to be technical. MM and Joy going at it in the chat. Cicely, Makisha, Jennifer Grant says, now joining the show and wondered what the congratulations for. Had to go back. Happy for you, B. Can't wait. Just know you're going to slay it. She definitely is. And Jennifer, I can't keep up with all the names. B, I don't know how you do it. You've got to.
Because you ain't in the nation. You don't even wear your Picasso shirt. You gave it to Joni. See, if you had the shirt on, Chris, you would feel the vibrations in your heart. You would feel the beat on this side of your chest. And you would feel the Picasso beating over there.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Okay.
Because these people sitting at home, watching ads, doing crazy shit, doing ads, like helping with homework, playing games, playing solitaires, letting the ads run. They sitting there soaking in the Picasso Nation vibe. Most people got their shirt on. I can feel it. They got their drink, they got their smoke, Mighty Kind, whatever they sipping on, and they're watching us.
Wow.
And they're feeling Picasso. So that's why I can feel it, because I feel like I can feel the people watching. Like I know who's watching. Like I know Danielle Murray got her feet kicked up on the desk, and she got a joint. I know Jamie smoking. I know Mark smoking. You see what I'm saying?
I was going to say, I think you can just say that about anybody who tunes
I'm
in.
just saying. I know what people are doing during Tighten Up Tuesday. So if you was feeling the vibe, if you wore your Picasso shirt, you would remember the names, Chris. And you get to read them. That's the scary thing.
Thank
I
you.
know my hand, and you read them and can't remember them.
Quincy's in the house. Missy Shoe. Pack 93, Heaven Sent. Irina says Picasso Nation. It's a big, big night. Wow. One day, I hope I do enough to be in the good graces of the Picasso Nation.
Wear your shirt. Call Joni and say, Joni, let me borrow your shirt. Joni, let me borrow your shirt. I'm fucking with you, Chris. Let me do the DYK.
Uh-huh.
All right, which I have to read from my iPad. The paper printed out too big and the words, look at it, got cut off. Wasted my ink. I was like, damn, it's big enough for me to read, but it got cut off. So I'm going to read from my iPad. Yes.
Okay.
So today's DYK is dedicated to Thomas J. Marshall. Again, Thomas J. Marshall. He is create, that's that Mighty Kind, credited with improving the design of the fire extinguisher. I'll say that again. Credited with improving the design of the fire extinguisher. So, Chris, can you hear me? Because I'm going to go ahead and read it. I want to make sure my audio is good.
I can hear you.
Okay. We'll call him TJ. TJ Marshall is credited with improving the design of the fire extinguisher. Marshall.
Martin.
Marshall.
On this, it says Martin.
I think that might be. Are you not looking at the other? I looked it up twice. It's Marshall.
I mean, at the top of your provided graphic, it says Thomas J. Martin, and then at the bottom, it's signed Thomas J. Martin.
Well, Chris, he might have to use his white name to get the patent.
Thomas J. Martin, a black inventor, was awarded a patent for the fire extinguisher on March 26, 1872. The patent refers to the pipe and valves and not the wall-hanging type of extinguisher that's normally displayed. Martin's fire extinguisher would be attached to a reservoir of stored water and used to spray burning fires. Thomas J. Martin.
And I got Thomas J. Marshall, credited with known as Fire Marshal Bob. Improving. I'm just kidding. No, I really do. Actually, when I looked it up twice, it said T.J. Marshall and Thomas J. Marshall. One with an L, 2 L's at the end of Marshall, and one with 1 L. So now I'm going to have to correct that and find out whatever. If it's Marshall or Martin.
What do you...
Reading here says Marshall's fire.
It says Martin on your graphic. And the Google search I just did, I found Martin.
But that's funny because when I did the Google search, it came up as Marshall. So...
I think maybe you got a great value Google that you use or something. you can't search the internet on a dime.
Well, Chris, I'm reading what came up. I ain't making shit up. And just because you white don't mean you white.
I'm going off of the graphic. Put the graphic back up, please. I'm just going off your provided graphic. There you go.
Well, that's something that I didn't catch, but I'm still going back to correct it for next week. You ain't gonna get the final say on that one.
There is no need.
You need to do a poll on. Do you want to do a poll? Does B need to go back and find out, or go with Chris's standing?
Right, because is Chris right because he's white? Is that is that what you want me to ask in the poll?
Yeah, that's the poll. Chris white because I can't even say that. That's the tongue.
See, you messed that up too.
Messed that up. Well,
see, if you and Deja weren't in here just yapping before the show, you'd have caught that.
If you and Deja wasn't yapping, that's why she came out to dance, because she ain't want me to blackmail her. Y'all was running y'all mouth and didn't think I heard everything that y'all was talking about while you came in at 8:50 with your mic check. If you want to let me tell it.
Oh, please.
Came out to dance because I said, Deja, if you don't come out and dance, I'm going to tell everybody what you said about your next activities after the studio.
Hilarious.
Now, moving on to the frugal flip. So,
shout out to TJ Martin.
Shout out to my man TJ Marshall.
Martin.
Martin. Where do you think Fire Marshal Bob came from?
Fire Marshal Bill was white.
Where Fire Marshal came from? Your man TJ Marshall. They called him the Fire Marshal.
I don't know what TJ Martin's a hero of mine though.
My information, because you took over.
You
did the Chris Denman on me. You ain't do the Chris Deasy.
You found. Sorry, continue the show.
All right. For those who are joining us for the first time, if you're not familiar with a frugal flip is where people send photos. I draw over them, do my rendition. We show them on the show. We do a build up to me coming to that person's city, town, province, township, or whatever. They get their team together, and we come in for 2 days and flip their space. And the goal is to make the flip look exactly like my drawing. So with that being said, I have 2 flips coming up that I need to schedule. 3 flips coming up that I need to schedule. 1 in Jersey, which will most likely be towards the spring, summer, because of the weather. Jacksonville, Florida, and Austin, Texas. My girl is excited already and inspired me. She already sent me some photos of her patio that she's sharing with her husband. And it's a small patio area that she wants to flip. Have her she shed side and his work area station. So as an inspiration, I wanted to do a little review of how we did. I'm just going to show one space this week and the other space of Dr. Kim's flip in in West Palm Beach, Florida area, in Lakewood. No, Lakeland. Lakewood. Damn it, outside of West Palm Beach. We went there. We had a really nice flip, and I got a chance to do her ladies' Lair atrium and her patio. So we're going to show Ann's patio, and then I'm going to show Dr. Kim's patio for my frugal flip. So let's see what Ann sent me. I'm just showing 4 photos for now, for me to look over and something to think about and make an assessment. So this is her patio off of a room, obviously, in her home. So I love to look around at everything that they're working with. Everything. Even the cooler. And I'd be like, we can make that into a plant stand if you ain't using it. But I look at everything because everything can be flipped into something.
Mm.
That's where we make an assessment in terms of what you want it to look like, what do you need, what can it be, what we can repurpose something for. Let me check out the next photo. I'm assuming that's like a pool table or something under that tarp.
Yeah.
But it's big. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like a card table. But it takes up a big space in that small area. But I like the window into the kitchen, how it looks out into just a smaller version of Dr. Kim's patio area. Native to these Florida places. You definitely got to have an outdoor patio like that. The next photo, that can't be a pool table because it's round. So it might be a poker table. We'll figure it out, but I feel as though I'm going to have to make a space for that or center that around something. But as you can see in the background, she has some type of divider hanging that broke up the space. I don't know if it's an actual wall hanging, a room divider, or something that you piece together, but I checks everything out, Chris, because you never know, I might be able to take that down and make a folding blind and stand it up. Who knows?
Good.
It might fold.
Right.
Okay, let me see the next photo.
It's a hot tub, people are saying.
So this is the other side. Yes. So obviously this is the work area, the grilling area, and once I look at it, I'm not sure if that other window, if like that opens up or if it's just a big window. I don't know, but it's a small space to have to do a lot with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a challenge. So that inspired me to show what we did. I'm only going to show just the atrium and how a flip actually works of Dr. Kim's flip in Florida. So the first photo shows our team.
Oh.
Dr. Kim, no, they drove me crazy. Everybody drove me crazy there. Oh, because we had so much to do in those 3 rooms, 3 spaces in 2 days, and it was just a lot, and it was hot as hell. We were sweating like crazy, but we pulled it off. It was a great team, and I wore myself out, but it looks amazing. It looks amazing, Chris.
I sure do.
So the next photo shows the atrium space, which is off of her kitchen and the living room, which we turned into her ladies' lair. And it's covered with a like a net, like no mosquitoes and stuff can get in there. Although a lizard did get in. We don't know how. But I sealed his ass up. They was like, don't do that. I sealed it right up in the hole with the cement. When it crawled up, I can't have no lizards rolling out on me trying to get my work done. You know, they like mice. They'll figure a way out to come out some other way. They can get through cracks and crevices.
Oh,
So,
hilarious.
Kim's ladies' lair atrium is amazing. So the next photo shows some of her inspiration. She had plenty of this cloth, like an indoor-outdoor fabric. I was like, yep, we can use that for something. I just make it work because I don't like to spend money. The next photo shows, that's not the point of a flip. This bench was in the front of her house, like right when you walked in to her, like walked up to her house. It was right at the front of the home, and
Yeah.
it was rusted out. We ended up putting a board on it. Uncle Earl cut a board so that we can have a base for it to make it a little more stable. And we hooked that bench up. So she was like, you can use that, you can use this. I was like, I'm using everything that I can. And this was a water fountain, self-generating, that she definitely wanted out there. That was the inspiration for her ladies' lair. She wanted the New Orleans theme, fun, festive, vibrant, lots of color. So we used that, and I'll show how we did it. And I think we have one more thing to show before I kind of show my drawings. You know, I love this one because of the suitcase. She was like, you could use this suitcase for something. And I was like, yes, use that to make a seat.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yep. We used that and made two. She had two of those. So we made a little ottoman and an actual seat. So the next photo shows my drawing.
NFT.
Yes. And we actually made those planters because she had plenty of stones left over.
Love it.
I was like, where are you going to cement those and make little planters and put plants in them? And our initial idea was to put grasses in them, the tall grasses that shoot up and grow tall and can provide some privacy. You can put them in front of the windows. We didn't have time for that. We couldn't even find any in the stores. Yeah, so we just had to use makeshift plants that she had already and put down inside of the ones we made. But this is my drawing of how I wanted to make the ottoman and the suitcase into a seating little section.
Yeah.
So the next photo shows the seating section. And we actually used a memory foam mattress and cut it up and doubled it up and used some extra bed sheets that she had to make the covers. And you can see it got wet. It was actually raining out there. So Kim drilled holes in the suitcase so that the water could drain. But we ended up putting wood in the base so that it could be stable.
Mm-hmm.
Sit in it, and we actually had to double up the mattress so that when you sit in it, you won't really sink so much into the seat. So the other one you can put your feet up on, or you can sit right next to a person and have a drink right out there in her ladies' lair atrium.
Beautiful.
And yes, and you see the blessed little candle resin piece that Joy and Angel made for her in the specific colors once they knew exactly what we were working with. And they brought that as a gift, which was so nice. So the next photo shows my drawing of what I wanted her accent wall and her statement. This is a statement area to look like. The initial plan was to make sconces and put them on the wall. But since it was so hard to drill into that concrete, all the walls of the out of the home were concrete. We had to niche that, and we ended up taking water bottles and cutting them in half, nailing them to the let me go ahead and show the picture so we can see how the picture looks, just like how the outdoor space looks, just like my drawing.
That looks incredible.
Thank you. We just ended up taking water bottles, all the leftover water bottles. I had Shayna just cut the tops off. We nailed them up to that purple slat which came from a palette that Joy Angel spray painted. As you can see, mounted her regenerating water fountain right in the center. That was the task. That was that and getting the awning up, which Delilah and the auntie did a wonderful job sewing. And we had to slide that through the poles and get it mounted up there, and it holds great rainwater. But yeah, it worked out well, just putting live plants inside the water bottles and just nailing them up there on the wall. So I have to ask him how they're growing and what they look like now. But yeah, we made a planter over there in the corner. And as you can see, we just moved some things around. We bought some really inexpensive fabric at Walmart in like little swatches. It was like a little stack of swatches for like $6 and was able to cover the pillows, which we made out of like comforters and old pillows and just different stuff we balled up. And of course, we made the table from 2 tables. The bottom is the original part of the table that was out there, which top was dry rotted. And the top part, we had extra wood. I just had Uncle Earl cut it to the size of a piece of plexiglass that I found. So I was like, we got the plexiglass. It doesn't need to be cut. Cut the wood. That's
Perfect.
the easy part. But that's that bench. So yeah, the only new thing out there really is the area rug. And it's made out of straw. So it's really inexpensive, waterproof, plastic, and it's dope.
Beautiful work.
Next photo shows the teaser for next week. That's her patio. That's her ladies' lair on her side. And I'll just do a quick review of how we took it there. It looks like I just want to lay down right now on that.
Right.
It's just
That looks comfortable.
Rain. Yes. And I just have to show a quick video, and then I'm jumping into my DIY and my flat feature. And Chris, we rolling. We rolling.
That's how you know.
Of course, before I jump into my flat feature, I got to do my CashApp dance.
Oh, wow.
Tina Clark, yes, definitely. Maybe hit me up for congrats for being on the Sherri Roofstead for smokes. That's what I'm talking about. It all gets in the category. Yes, and Tina for thanks for the shout out. I have to thank Tina Gibson from Forbes for definitely hooking us up for binding our summary reports. I wanted to be able to flip through them tonight, let everybody see them. But it's all good because I'm going to take one with me to Sherri's so I can have it next week to show on the show. So I can flip through and let everybody see how dope it is.
Perfect.
All right, let me show this video real quick. I would love for people so they can see how we sum it all up with Shantae being our dope photographer that came in from Orlando. Shout out to Afro TV channel in the house. And he does nice clips. He's there the 2 days and puts our show together for us. So do we have that ready, Deja? So what I am going to do is cut this whole top of this suitcase off and just use one seat, and the other one I am going to mount to the wall. And I think that, I wish that I could have used the holes that are already here. 1, 2. It's gonna be weird. So what I'm doing is making a suitcase into a seat. And as you can see, these nails are 1 inch long and this suitcase ain't 1 inch thick. So obviously they will stick through here. And we are using, I might not even have to drill into this. I'm glad we ain't got a drill. Thank you. Again, shout out to Shantae, and that was one of my most creative projects. And the funny thing is, because Kim had so much stuff for us to use, that was the greatest thing about it, but it was also a curse because we didn't get to use everything I wanted because we had 3 rooms to do. in 2 days. So that was my biggest challenge. And I have to say that was one of my best flips because we pulled that off. And I'm only supposed to do one space, not 3. May I reiterate that? It's one space. We come in to do one space in 2 days. We work on one day, reveal on the next day. We worked 3 rooms in one day and brought it all together. So I was like, damn it, I did that. So that was a challenge for me in terms of giving good direction, not getting too frustrated. Because, Chris, you know I get to going off. And I'd be like, hell no, put that back. Why are you holding that? No, put it back. That doesn't go there. I start talking crazy to people. I get like Jake Tapper on the Bar Rescue.
Oh, is that the guy's name?
Yes, Jake Tapper. One of these episodes, y'all gonna see somebody hold me back from a fight. I'm gonna be like, wait a minute. I told you I wasn't coming over here if it was roaches. You thought I was playing? Somebody gonna be holding me back on the episode. But yeah, it gets crazy. They're so emotional because we're so driven. Everybody's so focused, but it's so calming when we get to eat together, regroup, regenerate. And then when we have our final dinner and just kind of sit around and everybody kind of see what they all brought together, everybody's really excited about how the role that they played in the flip. So that's the
fun.
Part. It's
just
fun.
A quick correction. It's John Taffer. John Taffer from
Tapper.
Jake. No, that's all right. Jake Tapper is a correspondent, I believe, on a political correspondent.
Right. Tapper, that's my boy. I'm tripping here.
I was gonna say, yeah. You know that John Taffer had a bar at Union Station in St. Louis?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And Chris, I'm always fucking up a name.
And I'm here to help.
Today I said something about. I said somebody Shepherd, Kiki Shepherd. I said, didn't Kiki Shepherd get a divorce from the dude of Oman, the basketball player for the Bulls? And then it was like Kiki Palmer. I said Kiki Shepherd. See, that's what I'm saying. I be tripping. So, anyway, this person is becoming my favorite because she goes back, she watches the episodes, and she makes the things, the DIY projects, and she puts them around her house. Oh, shout out to Ann in Jacksonville. So I'm looking forward to her flip and showing the different things that she does. I'm going to go back real quick. I'm going to show you something that she did for Christmas. Because we're just coming off of Christmas. It's a holiday. And y'all know I ain't took my tree down yet. Ann did her version of these. This was something I did last year with just a tuna can. And remember, all we did was clip paper clips. I'm sorry, why do I keep calling these paper clips? Clothespins onto a tuna can. So I'm just taking them off so people can just see that they're just clipped on there. And I just took a Christmas ornament and glued it on the front. And this was another one that I did. I actually spray painted. I set these out on the front porch with a little tea light candle on the inside around my plants to illuminate them and make it look Christmassy.
That's nice.
Put a little bell on, some old pieces of decorations that I had and tied a little bow on it and spray painted. But these you can't take off because I glued all this stuff on here. And I want to show Ann's version of how she did hers. And it's just 3 quick clips I'd love to show really quick for our DIY. Shout out to Ann C. in Jacksonville.
Nice.
So as you can see, she laid out some lids and spray painted them. Obviously on some paper. Or something old. And then, look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Spray painted the clothespins and clipped them around the lids. So you can use anything as long as it's a cylinder, it's sturdy, and it has a rim for you to clip something onto. And the next photo shows the final. Aren't those cute?
That's great. Yeah, made it. How cool to make that yourself.
That's why I'm telling you, a hot glue gun can do a lot. You just made those, and they're like, she put a tea light candle in there. Look at that. Sit them around the tree, sit them on the mantle, however, and they're really simple to make. A pack of clothespin is $2 at the corner store. I don't know how much they cost on Amazon, but I know they $2 at the corner store. But I just wanted to give her a quick shout out. And now I'm going to jump to my flats feature since I'm feeling a little saucy and feeling very excited about the Sherri show, and I know how I'm going to have to go there and do a few things at Sherri's house. I'm definitely coming there to do probably an organizational project right after I leave her show, and probably do it before Tighten Up Tuesday starts. I'm going to turn this way a little bit, and I'm going to show you 10 things that you can do. At this point, I'm going to give you a little break. You might want to go grab a towel so that you can practice a couple things. I'm going to show you 10 things that you can do with old towels and new towels. So let me show you the first thing that I do. And thank God for all my new towels that have been sent to me, because I've been doing this, making my own Swiffer. And this is actually an old flash rag from Alfie's, my cousin Alfie's. Let me tilt this up some so you can see me. Her event in Barbados. And it got old and raggedy, and I use it on my floor, so I still tuck it into the grooves. Once it's wet, I dip it right in, wring it out, and then I take my rubber bands from the mail office. Y'all know I've been collecting the whole roll, and put them right on there, and then I just go right over these floors right down here and in the kitchen. So you can definitely use old towels. Number one, as a Swiffer replacement. I'm just going to put this over here. So I'm going to show you what I did with this one towel. So these little things right here came from this one towel. So let me pop it up. Y'all know I'm about to pop up my Picasso table. For those of you that don't know, I made this table, if you're just joining us, so that I could demonstrate, because I used to move my little craft table over here and do demonstrations. You probably can't see my hair because I got these high shoes on, but it's okay. When I'm done cutting up the towel, what I do is a little trick if you don't have a rubber gripper under a area rug. I'll dampen this towel and I put it on the back of here and put it right in front of the shower so you can step out on it and it won't slide. So all you got to do is to remember to make sure you get the towel from underneath. But like when I had company and I don't want them sliding around on the floor, these don't always grip. So I just wet this and I cut it to the size of this area rug. You see it got a hole in it. See that?
Mm-hmm.
I put this little rug, dampen it, not real wet, just damp enough so that it stays on the floor. So then when you step on it, you know I've been trying it out, doing like this, making sure it don't move. So that's something that you can do with an old towel. Number two is make a quick DIY rug grip to go under an area rug. That same towel, of course, you know I cut up and made my rags. Now you might want, if you can see this rag, and I know it's like a white balance, I kept this middle part because I like to take that and make it like the scrubby part on the floors or whatever I'm wiping. So I cut them strategically like that on purpose and made some more cleaning rags. So that's number three. You can make some cleaning rags. When Dennis and I come in the house, I have plenty of these right by the door. When my shoes are wet, like today, these are right by the door. I just take them, the ones the size of my shoes, take them off, throw this on the floor, and let my shoes dry right on top of this instead of always messing up the rug and walking across my area rug. But we don't walk around the house with shoes on anyway. But I don't like wet spots on the floor from snow. So I just keep these right by the door, boop, throw one on the floor, and step right on it. And last but not least, and I'm going to show you this, Actually, that was not the right one. It was this one with the hole in it, this raggedy one. This is the one that I used to step out. So I cut them the size of my shoes and the size of Dennis's shoes. So it's two little piles right by the door, especially on a rainy day. When my little nephew was here, and the mama never sent enough bibs. See, I made my own little bib. So this is number 5. And I'm going to show you how I did it. Just take a square, fold it in half, and then I just arbitrarily just cut a little angle, which would give me like the little curve.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the little curve where I cut it off here. And then on this part at the top where you have the fold, and just cut a little half circle. Then you got the little neck part. And you know with towels, you have to shake them out really good. Make sure you wash them, get all the extra mess off of them. All the extra cotton that's going to come off. So now I'm going to show you some cute things. If you're welcoming people into the world, if you have company coming over and you want to be hospitable like myself, I'm going to show you how to do these little creations. I'm going to show you 4 ways to fold towels to welcome people. So this one right here is called the baby booty. I'm going to let you look at that. It looks like a little shoe. And it opens the top and you can put little stuff in it. I'm going to demonstrate how I fold these. So that's why I said you might want to get your towel. This right here is called a banny. Looks like a little rabbit. So I'm going to put it up close so you can see it. Turn it around. Looks like a little rabbit. I love when I get to Sherri Shepherd house. She always has a towel on the bed. Something cute, a little book, pair of shoes or something. And this right here is called the scroll.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, so let me show you how I do these real quick. So I'm just going to throw these here, do a quick demonstration. First one I'm going to show is the very simple spa fold. So most towels are rectangle. Get you a nice towel, fold it in half, and I'm using as much of my table as possible. Fold it in half, just like that. So you'll take a corner. Maybe I should turn this a little more this way so you can see exactly what I'm doing. All right. So you'll take this corner and fold it in. And fold this corner in. Make sure they match up. Overlap, kind of like an envelope. So if you hold it up, it looks like a big envelope. This is real simple. This is an easy spiral. Then you take the whole towel, flip it over. Start rolling it. And this is a great way to display towels in the bathroom. You save space. Just roll. You take this last little corner here and you tuck it. Just like that. Look at that. Quick spiral. You can stack these up, save space, put them in a basket in the bathroom. That was easy. So I'm going to do it again really quick so people can see. Take your towel. Fold this corner in. Overlap that corner. Just like that. Then flip it over. And roll. Do a tight roll. And then remember to take this little corner here and tuck it in. There you have it. There you have your spiral. All right.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I'll show you how to do the banny. Say you got kids coming over, you want to make sure that they wash. You let them know that's the rules at your house. You put these cute little things out and it makes it interesting for them, the little funny soaps, and they'll have fun washing. All right, so let's do the banny. Take your towel, fold it in half. So this one we're going to get into like a folded envelope square. Actually, it's going to look like a present. So you take a corner and bring it in. Wait a minute. Oh, shit, I'm doing the wrong one.
Yep.
I am... I'm sorry.
You're getting suggestions. Heaven Sent and Joy want you to use different colored towels next time.
I am doing the baby booty. Sorry. Say if somebody's welcoming a new one into the world. One of your girlfriends just had a baby shower or something to that effect. Bring these in corner to corner. And then you fold the other ones in and try and get like a perfect square. Corner to corner. So it looks like a little envelope. So I'm folding that in. So if you can see this, it's like a little present on top the way that when you fold a present. So if you're standing at the angle, you would take this edge, cuff your hand here and fold it back. And do the same here. Bring it right to the middle, cuff it in, and fold it back. So I'm going to let people see how that looks. If you can see how this looks, I'm holding it together. I'll do that again. You got all four of your pieces folded in. It looks like a little present. Take one of the corners, fold it up to like this middle line here, and then fold it back. Do the same on the other side. Fold it back. And then flip it over. And roll. Then take the other end and roll it in like that. Flip it over. And then you stand this part up to make it look like the little socks. So that's the little baby booty. And I want everybody to see that. Put it right on the bed. Or you can put, decorate it, put little baby presents in here, different cute things like that, little socks. So that's one. All right, 2 to go. I'm going to show the scroll. It's in my flyer. The scroll is easy. So you take your towel, fold it in like this, and then you fold it in like that. So we're going to lay it out flat on the table and make sure the folds are even. So mine is hanging off the table because it's a long towel. But I'll let you see it again. I just folded it in. So now I'll lay it on the table. And what I'm going to do is called the Elvis wing. Elvis lapel. The Elvis wing. Take the top corner and just fold it out like that. The other one looks like the Elvis vest. Fold it out like that. It's like a lapel. And then you just start to roll. I'm going to pull this up, roll it as far as it'll go, so I can get it on the table. And then I'll do the Elvis lapel down here. Bring that out. Bring that out. Start to roll. There you have it. there's your scrolls. Voila! So you've got adults coming over, say it's a couple. You can put this on the bed, cute little note for them saying, welcome, enjoy your stay. It's just cute ways to make people feel welcome at your home. And last but not least, I have to do the banding, the show, the little bunny thing with the ears. Yeah, almost got the name of it. Shit. All right. So with this one, fold your towel in half like this, and then fold the corners, one corner to the next corner, so you have like a big triangle. It's like a big nap. Lay that out. Then just take one corner like this and fold it in half. So now you have a smaller triangle. It looks like how they do an American flag to veterans, to the deceased. So then turn the triangle at a 45-degree angle and put your hand in the middle and take this edge and flip it over just like that. So you just take one corner, flip it just like that. So this is how it looks. Again, this is your triangle. This is your hand here, flipped over. Then this is the part that you roll. So you have to be really strategic how you roll this because you want it to be able to stand up. So it has to be really tight. Roll it. Tuck. And then you take and roll. Try and keep it tight. Take this last corner and just tuck it up here. Like that. Like a roll of toilet paper. Like a roll of toilet paper. Tight tuck. There you go. Do it. And then you just gotta fan the ears out. Like a little bunny. Like you get kids to wash, make it fun if they come to spend the night. Put
There it is.
All right. That's my 10 things to do with old and new towels. Chris,
Nice work, B.
Did you find that to be an interesting segment?
I did, yeah, and I think everybody loved it. Just a lot of different folks asking nicely to please use a different color towel. They can't see.
I thought about that. Deja said something about the white balance.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. Because I got all these white hotel towels on consignment. And I was like, I probably should use those since I have so many. And I'm always cutting them up. But I'm probably that again and use a different towel color so people can see.
CashApp B if you want her to buy new towels.
I got towels in darker colors, but I've been using the consignment ones from the hotel for my guests to make
Makes sense.
So they're at the hotel. Shout out to Pamela Cochran. She knew on the scene. I love when we have new fans, new Picassos, and so your girl Lori Carter, she is a Picasso now. If you set up and you watch all of the episodes starting on Saturday over the weekend, yeah, she's trying to catch up.
That's serious.
Like I'm late to the party, but when I get there, I ain't leaving.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So, well, Chris, I kind of cut your roll down. I know you're mad that you don't get to read all 9 of my flyers.
You cut my roll down.
No more. I cut your job down. I only have my one flyer. And before I even jump into that, I would just like to say I really want people to hit me up on Frugal Flip if you want to join the Zoom tomorrow. frugalflip@gmail.com to find out how to start your watch party. And if you have DIY things that you're doing, things that you want to see done, you can submit all of that to the same email address. If you want to be featured on the show, I'm sure you're out there doing something dynamic and you want the world to know about it. Email it to me, send me a picture. We can talk about it. That's what we do. So send me your ideas, your suggestions. Make sure you're taking pictures in your with your flash rags and your Picasso shirts, your smoking shirts, all that good stuff.
I love it.
Drinking your mighty kind.
Yeah, we know that.
Well, Chris.
Well, B.
I'll let you read my flyer if you like. Just I appreciate it. I only have one.
Wow, she'll allow me.
I don't have flyers anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, you still got to do your job.
Oh, what's my job?
Easy reading the flyers.
Okay, what do we...
Chris, you made me forget about the irks and works.
I sure did. That was my goal. That was my goal.
And I'm going to have to skip over to ask Chris Deasy.
No problem.
I'm going to save that for next week.
You do that.
But I do have an irks and works that came in from Sandra in Chicago. Yeah, let me just read that really quick, and then I'm going to show my flyer. I'm sorry. I don't want to leave my girl out. She's irked by uniforms that... She's irked by uniforms that form a wedgie in the side of gymnasts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The work, someone needs to make better fitting uniforms that can't be comfortable. I thought the solution to that was Lululemon. Since you see through, it can't be a wedgie since you can see.
Now you know.
This stuff is super comfortable because it's so thin and you can see everything. You can't possibly get a wedgie. It's like mesh. You know that's why she got sued.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Because like when you bend over, you can see straight through the pants and yeah, it was a mess. So, yeah. But you know what? I don't think it's the clothes that cause wedgies. It's the booty that cause the wedgie.
You think some booties are hungrier than others?
Some booties are hungrier than others. Yeah.
Got it.
And they can't help it. My booty's never hungry. My booty don't. It don't get hungry. It's too flat for that. All right. So shout out to Sandra. And people got to work on their booty with the wedgie. Because even I, with a flat booty, have had a wedgie.
Oodie.
Yep. It's on you, Chris.
Well, if you want to see B-Phlat out and about, go to bphlat.com for all her dates. And obviously, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, and keep up with her on Instagram, Facebook, and the merch store by Jack. Coming up, wow, TBAAL presents Downtown Dallas Comedy. That's this weekend. Go see B, Clarence Muse Cafe Theater. Big show. 12th and 13th, couple of them. Soul Train Cruise, if you haven't got your tickets yet, you can leave from Fort Lauderdale, see Tortola, St. Martin. That's January 27th to February 3rd. And then Chevre events in St. Louis, February 11th, Brunch and Laughing Comedy Show. It's going to be a good one if B's there. I know that. And African American History Celebration, Louisiana Downs. Bossier? Bossier. Where?
It's Bossier City.
Bossier City, Louisiana, February 17th. And don't forget the University of North Carolina Life Entertainment Comedy Show. That's Unk Life Entertainment Comedy Show. Lauderhill Performing Arts Center, Lauderhill, Florida. That's March 23rd. And then Comedy in Harlem. If B and I are still friends, I'll be up there hanging out too. In New York, March 29th and 30th. Gonna be a good time. Go see B at one of these dates. If you haven't told somebody, now's the time.
And the correct pronunciation is Chevre.
Chevre.
Chevre. Events.
Chevrolet.
Yeah, you all like. You
don't say. It's Chevrolet.
It's down the street from you on Delmar, so you should go ride by there and let me know what it look like. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have Mark go do it.
Who else over there?
You know Mark can do it, and Mark can send me the pictures just like he went and looked at Central Stage.
You've got your loyal Picassos out and ready.
Yeah. No, they will. They'll be out and about. They'll be like, I'll go see what it look like. That's what I love about them. All right, let me go give my shout out to Mighty Kind and get off this screen, get my rest for my Zoom tomorrow, then start packing for Dallas.
Love it, B. Congratulations on another great show. Thanks to everybody. Makisha, Heaven Sent, Joy, Pack 93, everybody, MM, all the fun folks in the live chat.
And I'm going out with a dance for Pamela, Joanne, Mark and Ruth again, and Tina. I got to get down like Judy Brown. Oh, like a